stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, 3 times. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all, 3 times. It's a good place when we're in a space where we could be operating in our best version, and the best version of who we truly and authentically are. I am happy to be in the highest presence of my I am presence. I'm happy to be here. I feel good for no reason at all. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness to myself. And opening from my higher self to yours, peace and power. And opening, I petition the ancestors and the divine helpers to help us not push back our shadow self, but show us the ways that we need to grab hold to the shadow within us and pull it up with everything else. To be a light, you gotta have light in you. A question. Why do we weaponize and use against each other the very tools that was meant for us to help each other? I found myself resonating in that contemplation for most of the part of the during the earliest part of my day upon my grand rising. Why do we weaponize against one another, using everything and all the tools that was meant for us to help uplift each other? Why do we do that? We'll do it with what we know. We'll do it through who we know. We'll do it through what we have. We will do it through what we don't have. And we do it for no damn reason at all. So my question is, why do we use against each other weapons that was meant to be tools? When we start contemplating on certain type of things, it starts showing us things that don't always and won't always sit well with us. And it's not meant to. It won't always make us feel good, and it's not meant to. It's meant to show us something. To the point that when the devil starts giving you props, wherever it appears, however it appears, through whomever it appears, when the devil starts giving you props, it's because you outsmarted it. Now for those who are listening attentively, you notice I said outsmarted it, because I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about a frequency. And you have to recognize it to outsmart it. Or 9 times out of 10, it's probably got you still in the same hamster wheel you already been in, while thinking you getting out of it, but find yourself going through the same repetition cycles. When the devil start giving you props, it's probably because you outsmarted it. It may be because you acquired enough wisdom to know how to stand up for yourself, to know how to say no, to know how to love yourself, to start practicing self-management, to start exercising self-discipline. Frankly, I salute you because I'm here for the same purpose. Demons couldn't fuck with me neither, but I had to realize something in myself to get through the battles that I had to face with my own demons. Because it's not about the demons and nobody else. It's about our own shadow. No matter who or what that frequency may be, no matter what it tries to appear through, somebody need to have that same kind of attitude concerning their spirituality. You gotta know that what you've outgrown, it can't test you no more. It can't fuck with you. And I don't use, y'all, a lot of y'all know that I don't usually curse, but sometimes it ain't no other way to say exactly what needs to be said. This is one of them moments. To be a light, you gotta have that light in you. To get brighter, sometimes you gotta know how to starve the darkness. That's how I do it. By not feeding it. But that don't mean I neglect it. That don't mean I push it off in the corner. We gotta stay in awareness of what our shadow self is doing at all times. No matter how much we're not operating in it, no matter how much we think we outgrew it, you always gotta know what it's doing, when it's doing anything that it's doing in you. You gotta know. Because we gotta bring it into integration. If y'all remember the petition that I started out with in the beginning, we gotta bring it into integration with all the other parts of ourselves. You know, it's just as much beauty in our darkness as it is in our light. But how much beauty would it be if we brought it all into the integration of balance? It's summertime in 2022, and as it get hotter, you know what they say, we get foolish. We get foolish. So we definitely gonna need balance. We're definitely gonna need harmony. And most of all, we're gonna need a peace of mind and a vibration of love in our hearts to get through whatever it is we gotta get through as it pop up, when it pop up, and so we can be on point when needed. If not, with the right circumstances, with the right triggers, with the right people playing the right part, soon as we least expect it, all that self-discipline, all that hard work, all that self-management, all that feeling good for no reason at all could be thrown out the window just like that if we not aware. The darkness will bring the beast, the darkness, our own darkness, each and every one of us, and the darkness that we all carry within us somewhere have the power to bring the beast out just like that. And we throw everything we don't work so hard for out the window. Awareness. They say everything begin in the household. I think a lot of us need to remember that. Everything that we know started in the household. Before we met Lil Johnny, before we met Kim down the road, everything started in the house. But what does that mean? Either I didn't want to accept it, or I never realized how many of us was taught to steal before we was taught to give. So, with that contemplation in mind, This is for the revolutionaries. This is for those who know that they are responsible for their bloodline. This is for those who have been awoke and aware, not just waking up, or not starting to wake up. This is for those who've been woke, who've been doing the work, who've been planting the seeds, who've been tilling the soil, who've been watering gardens, their own and others. This is for those who are the revolutionaries of their bloodline, the revolutionaries of their communities. This is for those of us who've been doing it for so long that this is all we know how to do. This work, this language, instilling it, seeding it, exercising it, disciplining it, shaping it, transmuting it, so it can transform us as we be the sparks, and as we be the sparks to help others transform themselves. Today, this is who this message is for. Those of us who understood when everything and everyone around us that we tried to help understand didn't understand it. Because they also thought we were strange. They also thought we was weird. They also thought we was crazy. But they'll never tell us that. This is for you. I know what y'all been through. And I know why you here. There ain't no need for me to tell y'all how I know. Because that's why I'm here. This is for those, as I said in the previous video, who appreciate the small things. And to go back to that question, why do we weaponize everything that's meant to be our help, our measurements, our utensils, and our tools to help us help each other? That question requires each and every one of us to take a very deep, a very thorough, a very intensive, long look at ourselves. Each and every one of us. This is for those who know that we are responsible for self-correcting our family DNA, our bloodlines. I salute you as you change karmic DNA patterns. I salute you as you transmute and transform disease and coatings of sickness from our DNA strands. A lot of us might not understand what the hell side we talk about. That's okay. When your time comes, and this message may be just waiting for you. But for those of us who are doing a molecular work in this physicality of our spirituality, I just want to take a special moment to focus exclusively on those of you, those of us. As we move on, and whatever we do throughout this day and the rest of this week, I want us to remember to latch on to that hyena energy. And remember, the day to be different, man. better to be truly who you are. And in that, it ain't no way that you are not ever being your authentic self. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Feel good for no reason at all. Be the fruit of your own life, and you should see it. Continue to stay hydrated. I took my green shot earlier and opening. I'm drinking water and closing. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, man. Thank you for my new subscribers. Vinny B, peace. I see you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the subscribes. If you really rock with me, when you come in and tap into this space, before you leave a thumbs up. It don't cost you nothing, man. I ain't asking y'all for nothing and what I share. The least we can do is leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It don't even matter. You know, make your presence worth being present. In other words, what you came for. Peace and power to the family. One.